Alright, so today I have decided to play an old favorite of mine, Jund Sacrifice. Very similar to the list that took over Mythic Championship 7. Made a couple of changes, mainly adding Fiend Artisan, being able to search up whatever I need. Usually I'm going to get a Mayhem Devil, but being able to grab Massacre Girl or Corvold in the later game is really good. Casualties War, I decided to cut a copy of that, and I also cut a copy of... what else did I cut? I'm having a hard time remembering off the top of my head. I think I cut a land. No, I didn't. Can't remember what else I cut, but added in the 3 Fiend Artisans just to help make the deck more consistent. So we're going to give this a shot, see how it goes. So here we go. Currently waiting out my first pairing. Hopefully everything goes well. Biggest problem I've had with the deck is getting flooded. Early game's usually fairly consistent. TQW4. I wonder if that stands for anything. But we're about to find out. No. I cannot keep this. This is better. Can drop a turn 3 Mayhem Devil, which tends to be pretty good. Yeah. Got my Bronodon to act as a blocker if I need to blow up something like Fires of Invention. Casualties of War, I can probably ramp into that pretty quickly. Probably turn 5 can do that. Yeah, because turn 3 drop the Mayhem Devil. Oh yeah, I gotta put one back. Yeah, I'd rather have all that other power in my hand, so that's what we're going with. Honk honk. Make my food. I do like food. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, the fact that it's an artifact, though, is kind of can be busted in some formats. Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I got to go with the trail. Plus, it gives me that extra mana I need for casualties, assuming I can get a second black source. All right, so let's go ahead and pass the turn. If I have to, at their end step, I'll sack food. So that way, stack food to the goose, get this trigger, dig for some more land, or a threat. This scry's it's taking a minute. Blue. There's so many blue decks out there right now. It'll be interesting to see what they're really on. Bant ramps to make a flash. Is it flash? Mono blue tempo. Blue red. So maybe is it flash? So I gotta watch out for that Embercleave, Brineborn Cutthroat, just a pile of counters. And I'm hoping they don't remove my goose because that would just be upsetting. Okay, maybe this is something new. Maybe Drace is making a comeback. That'd be spicy. Let's go ahead. Doesn't really matter what color I make. So I'm gonna use that mana to fuel the resolution here. Okay, so this is a decision. I think I gotta go with the Fabled Passage. Keep the mana. Oh, cool! Second casualties. So I can drop this. Get my black mana. I'm gonna keep the food open. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, crap. I may have messed up a little. Yeah. A little disappointed in myself. That was poor sequencing. That's what I get for not playing the deck for a while. But hey, I got the Mayhem Devil down. Got it underneath any counter magic they might have. Hopefully they don't burn it out. That's a big hopefully. Ooh, this is something new. Whenever you draw a card. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is going to be pretty cool. I love seeing new decks, especially homebrews. I brew up some stuff of my own. I think it's cool. Let's go ahead and get combat out of the way first. Let's just throw out the Stomping Ground. That's not doing us any good. At their end step, I'll make a food. On my next turn, play the Forest. And then I can kill that, kill a land. Probably the Steam Vents. Yeah, probably Steam Vents, because it's going to limit their red mana. It's going to help start choking them off blue. My second casualties, if I can get the mana, is going to be aimed at... they don't play anything else. Turn a creature or Planeswalker. Oh. Well, That might be a bit
and learn
problematic.
your true power. Focus on what
Okay,
matters.
spells only. Okay, so Mayhem Devil triggers still work. That wizard is going to be... I mean, so far, things are fine. Things are fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that food. Try to get back on my game. Yeah, I got to take her out. I'm probably going to block. Then on their turn, if they minus her again, then I can sack the food so I can have the mana to cast casualties. Yeah, I need to get another black source. Right now, this food being my only other black sources. Actually, I could wait till my turn if they minus her, because it's a -2. So if they minus her, then on my turn, I float the black. What are you casting? Crackling Drake. That is fine. Because I can still use casualties, start blowing stuff up. Obviously not her, but that's not the main point anyway.
Are the future.
So let's see what I can top deck. Yeah, let's make another food for now. It's always good to have extra mana and the ability to have some life if I need it. If he tries to kill anything, I'll just sack the food that's currently there, kill the Kasmina. That's disheartening. Sure. Let's go ahead and do this now. Pay for that. I needed the black mana, but it's fine. It's fine.
You want a battle, not a war.
Run this out there, and you still need another source of black. This be a little rough. Nothing I can't manage. The goose just does so much to cover up for any mana shortfalls this deck might have. As long as you get to keep your goose. They did do that pretty well. Wait for me to tap the goose, shock it. Definitely cannot fault them there. That was definitely the right play. Draw 2 cards. Well, they're about to make a freaking Kraken. That Kasmina slowed me down just enough to get him there. Does it have hexproof? It does not. So that's going to be target number 1. Well, it doesn't have any evasion, so I guess I don't really care about the Kraken. It's more the Drake that's a problem. The 2 Drakes that are a problem. Yeah, this is not going well so far. Come on, top decks. Give me something good. If I can rip a black, awesome. If not, then I'll just have to sacrifice some food. Ooh, that is good. Do I see if they block? I don't think I do. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if they block. I don't think they will, given that I have 2 food. Worth a shot. Alright. So there is that. On the plus side, Corvold is going to be able to block any of the Drakes. They're tapped out, so I don't have to worry about a counter spell or anything like that. There's a setting they want to activate that now. Go ahead and bring this back now. We're going to shoot that. Get it off the table. I am going to pay for this one. I need dig for... That works beautifully. Oh, I love me some triggers. Yeah, I can't pay for that. Shoot it. Get my trigger there. I think I can undo full control, so I can resolve all. Yeah, buddy. Sack le cat. An oven would be fantastic. Throw out Fatal Passage. Go ahead and activate that. Yeah, I'm just going to get a forest. No, swamp. I got to get a swamp. So I can have the double black. Ball's in your court. There's no point in bringing the cat back now. It doesn't get me anything extra. Plus, if they forget about it, I can have an ambush blocker for Kraken, which is totally A-okay in my book. Then I can use casualties, kill their enchantment, kill a Drake. I don't think I need to trade right now. Oh, that's basically the whole point of their deck. Is basically just, is it draw? I think it's pretty cool. But they have far too much mana for me to be comfortable. Okay, let's do this now. Bring back the cat. Shoot you. Let's go ahead and pay for that. Get a tomb. Never had enough mana. Plus it helps in the deck to the point where I can basically be sure that I'm only top decking spells. Massacre Curl doesn't really do anything right now, unfortunately. Kitty Cat's going to block there. I don't think I block with Corvold because on my turn, I'm threatening lethal right now. Because I have 8, the Sack Trigger makes 9, Mayhem Devil makes 10, and then the Kitty Cat ETB makes 11. So right now I have lethal, provided they don't gain any life or otherwise disrupt my plans, which would suck. Thinking, with the mana they have, Chemist's Insight, Radical Idea, Tormenting Voice, that is not great. I mean, that puts a huge damper in my plans. If I draw another one, it's still lethal. If I get an oven, it's lethal. There are a lot of things that still give me lethal. Yep, that's an opt. Fortunately, I don't think they have enough draw to get another counter. And they can't burn out the Corvold, which is too big. Ow. I didn't even know there was basically a Teamer Battle Rage. Yeah. Yeah, that does stuff. Well, that'll teach me for not blocking. All right. Good start. All right, I'm killing them. I mean, they had it that turn. Kind of wish they'd been a little bit faster with their plays. But I think they were struggling with the math. Because as we all know, math is pretty hard. Discord 69. Oh, if I had a forest, this hand would be gorgeous. I don't think I can risk it, though. Like, this hand is gorgeous, minus the lack of green. Oh, this is painful to mulligan. Oh, come on. Give me green. Give me green. Yeah, I gotta keep this one. It double Corvold on bottom. I got the shuffle with Fable Passage. But come on. Man, those top decks sucked. Alright, go ahead and throw that out. I can Fable Passage for a forest next turn. Though I'd much rather keep it for a Mayhem Devil trigger. Right, they don't have an oven. I can start setting them back. Though they probably do. Yeah, no point taking the damage there. So my next turn, I can play the Devil. Probably Rakdos? Yeah. Well, so far. There's still a chance they could be playing Mardu. Just a chance. Meyer Triton. They're probably looking at me like, what is he playing? Jund hasn't been popular in a while. I just like the deck. I like decks you have to navigate. Oh, there you show up. Real helpful, Goose. You are very helpful. Alright, so my next turn I can kill the Meyer Triton. I'm half expecting to see Kroxa here. It works fairly well with their Luris. Basically gives them a 2-mana discard engine. They can just keep casting it over and over and over without having to escape it. They won't have the body, but you know that's something that is fine. I think on my I gotta kill that priest. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. Heck you, Meyer Triton. Heck you. At least enough creatures to activate that. This is painful. A lot of the decks are just too aggressive. No point in cracking the food. My top decks have not been the kindest. Like, it's still very much up in the air. I don't think this is going well for me. Yeah, that's gonna be painful, but I can maybe get by. Let's see how this goes. That is a card. So I'm gonna play the passage. I need to keep the goose, so I'm gonna have to eat a land. Alright, trigger on the stack. Let's see what I rip off that. A goose, so I need to get a forest. Okay. Then so I can eat the goose, grab a goose. Alright, he's trying to eat a land, which is good. It's good. Alright. And there's the Mayhem Devil, so I can start making a comeback. Alright, I am not out of this yet. I am doing A-okay. Hopefully, question mark. Let's see what they run out. I mean, it's not the greatest position to be in, but like I said, I'm not dead right now. Ah, claim the firstborn. That card is irritating. It is very irritating. Very irritating because you don't want to play early stuff because they can just take it and sack it. But it just allows them to propel themselves so far ahead. And like cases like this, it's just so good. Okay, what kind of instant speed shenanigans could you have? That's helpful. It's just gonna die though. I do have the mana to run that out and Mayhem Devil. Yeah. Well, their engine's fully online. Oh, this is frustrating. I gotta kill that thing. But I don't have the mana to do so. Is there anything I can do besides run out Mayhem Devil and Fiend Artisan? I gotta run out the Devil and the Artisan. They activate the Priest, they gotta sack the Devil. So if they have another claim, I think I'm just dead. I really like this deck. It's really sad to see it fall so far downhill. Like, it really is disheartening. Yep, it's cat. I think at this point I can probably remove my Bronodons from my main board. It just doesn't interact enough against most of the field in the current meta. Current meta is all about being aggressive. So I'll have to look around, see what I can use to replace it. That's not cool. So if he activates Priest, I gotta shoot Priest. Like, them having 2 Priests is not okay. If they play Claim, I think I just scoop. They can't, which is good. Oh my gosh. They just have all this removal. Let's force them to sack a Priest. If they had activated Priest in response, I could have sacked the Fiend Artisan and call it good. So if they activate it, I get to kill the Priest that they keep. Because they'd have to sack their Luris, which they're not going to do. And I will happily trade with that thing in combat. Oh yeah, no, I'm blocking the crap out of that. Because they can only have one of those as their companion. Unless they have some kind of recursion shenanigans. Let's go ahead and slow this down right now. Get the oven out there. Maybe I can get the ball rolling on my own. Maybe. I have double red, but they only have 1 card in hand and they have no food. So I think I'm going to play Bronodon next turn. Be ready for... Just don't stay dead! What to do, what to do, what to do. I don't want to have to do this, but I have to do this. Oh yeah, this is falling completely out of control. I don't have any outs against a big old 7/7. Like, I have several times I debated the merits of running Leyline of the Void, especially against opposing sacrifice decks that really hoses any kind of graveyard stuff they might have. That Luris, though, it's just... Yep, that's a kitty cat. Activate, well, play Mire Triton, activate Priest. Bring them both back. What are they digging for? Yep. Probably, well, I'd still do Cat, Mire Triton, just to get the sacrifice done. And they've roped like 3 times in the last 2 turns. Oh, this hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Go figure, it's a land. Yeah, I'm just dead at this point. Just so dead. So, we shall see how this goes. I can't think of any outs. Like, even Massacre Girl doesn't do anything. Because her ETB doesn't kill anything. And it's definitely not going to get up to this, which is only going to get bigger. They are not escaping that, and I'm just dead. I gotta discard that. Take 3, I'm at 1. If they activate the priest or they swing in, I'm just dead. No, they'd have to activate the priest to get around the lifelink on my Murderous Rider. So, do they see it? Proxa. Yep. Though, to be fair, I did call it. I did call it. Yep. It's a pretty cool deck. It's fairly annoying. The synergy there is strong. And I like me some synergistic decks. Alright, 0-2. Great start to the day. Give me something that doesn't just kill me outright. Oh, that's a great omen. Seeing Rakdos there. Yeah, it's actually not bad. I don't really have anywhere to go, but I like the hand. It gives me stuff to do. And the fact that I can drop my Fiend Artisan on turn 2, hopefully have drawn more lands. I can play my Mayhem Devil. Okay. Always the eternal question. Do I play the Fabled Passage or the Swamp? Oh, let's go to combat. Let's let my opponent decide. Ooh, they're making the trade. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go with the Fabled Passage. I'm going to leave that familiar sitting in the graveyard for a couple turns. Definitely need it to... I'm going to need it there later for my Mayhem Devil. But yeah. I need to get the green off the Fabled Passage just to open up my plays. And hopefully I don't get out aggroed by a deck that's apparently mono white. Alright. So that has definitely got to die. Because that hoses a good chunk of my deck. So far, not bad. Let's go ahead and play the Swamp. Yeah, throw out the Mayhem Devil. Force him to have the counter removal. I can run out the Fiend Artisan next turn and the Trailer Crumbs. So I'll have plays. And then, on the, depending on what they do on the following turn, I can bring back the familiar Fiend Artisan it away to go get a Mayhem Devil or similar. Blue-white Flyers? Is that what they're playing? Okay, that's a castle. Okay, so... Yeah. Yeah. Not super pressured right now. I'm feeling a Glass Casket coming on this Fiend Artisan. Or a Banishing Light. Just because those are cards that do work against this deck. Alright, that I'm not as okay with. There's not a whole lot I can do about it right now, though. So I might need to... I could play Massacre Girl. That would clear everything. Like, I wish I could keep my Fiend Artisan, but that would kill everything. No, I'll hold on to her. Just because she's such a good piece to have. Let's go ahead and shoot the Healer's Hawk. that's cool. Let's run that out there. And as long as they don't kill me, yeah, it's not like I'm gonna be able to block them anyway. As long as they don't kill me, then next turn I can Fiend Artisan away the Culver Familiar for like a Yield of Goose or something. So I can bring it back. That's 4 points of damage. Kill the Eagle, kill the Hawk. Need an oven. That would just be phenomenal. And now I'm looking at 6 damage in the air. So it's still not lethal. I mean, I'm dead next turn if I don't do something. If I drop Massacre Girl, that kills everything. I'm not sure how that's going to work with Fiend Artisan, though. Well, let's do it. Geronimo. I just realized kind of screwed myself here. Yep. Yep. Darn it. Darn it. I did not sequence that properly. Yeah. It's frustrating when you misplay yourself. Forgot about the Fiend Artisan. I was even thinking about it and I forgot what it did. Well, that's disheartening. Cool, I got a reward. Yay. What am I up to on that? Oh, 129%. Okay. Well, let's try something else. So another deck I'm looking at is Ali Warfield's Mardu Sacrifice. Similar to the one we played against earlier, but it doesn't play Luris as the companion. So I get to keep things like Mayhem Devil and the like. So let's go ahead and give this a try. I'll show you all the deck lists after. I kind of forgot about it, sorry, it slipped my mind. Pirate King. Alright. I am actually a fan of this. Play the Failed Passage. Go get me a mountain. Play the Godless Shrine. Actually, I think I can hold off on that because I don't need the Mayhem Devil right away. So I can play the Mono Red. No. Okay, I'm not dead. I am not straight up dead. Okay. Is it? No, is it spells? Okay, I feel a lot better about this now. Alright, let's run out Hero. And next turn I can play Cruel Celebrant. The turn after, actually I think I run out Priest next turn. Unless they kill my hero. If they kill the hero, kind of turns everything up on its head. What does she do? Okay. So that does stuff. Yeah, let's run out Priest. And then play the Mount so I can run out the Oven. Just have that on standby. Next turn I can drop Mayhem Devil, play the Fabled Passage, kill the Sprite Dragon. This is going to be interesting. Okay, never mind, that gets bigger. Digging for something. This card is bonkers with stuff like Cathartic Reunion, Thrill of Possibility, Merchant of the Veil. Basically anything that has an additional cost or as a drawback, quote unquote, makes you discard cards. Like it's just, this is the definition of a card advantage engine. Granted, it only works the first time per turn, but who really cares? Probably should have stacked with the oven. Too late now. Wasn't thinking. Haven't played this deck before. I really hope this isn't like Mono Blue Tempo where it's just, hey, here are my 3 creatures and the rest is just removal. Because that would be rough. Okay. Passage, Mayhem Devil. It's gotten a bit too big. Cruel Celebrant will help a lot. I didn't have the start I needed to. Like that Fabled Passage was rather awkward when it came up. Oh, good old Arclight Phoenix. What are the odds they have a second non-creature spell? What? That's Bright Dragon. I need removal for that like time now. Riel's pretty big too, but she has no evasion. So if she swings in, I just sack the soldier made by Hero. And I shoot something. I should have shot Riel. Man, just straight aggressive decks. Because you know this is very fun. Like it's disheartening to try to play a deck and you just play against all this top tier stuff. Trying to make the most of it. Pretty sure I can't beat that stupid 6/6. Thing got big with a quickness. And I have nowhere near enough gas in my hand. Yeah, I'm just dead. I'm just straight dead. Oh, that was productive. Let's go on to the next one. Where hopefully my deck does stuff. Ugh. Alright. We'll say I do like the art on the Triomes, especially the showcase art. It is breathtakingly gorgeous. Probably going to pick me up a set, at least one of each. This does stuff, so let's make it happen, Captain. I'm not on the play, am I? I keep forgetting to check that. Ooh, sweet. All right. Granted, I'm going to be hurting a lot in the early turns. It'll be worth it. Alright, Healer's Hawk. Let's see if they'll make the trade. Nope. Okay, thought so. Alright, next turn I can run out. Do I run out a second hero before the Corpse Knight? No, I run out the Corpse Knight. Because I need to get that on the board, start getting the triggers. And just going ham. That be a Temple of Silence. It's kind of weird that some of the temples are going to rotate before the others because it's that core set. So that is like the very edge of what's going to rotate. Alright. Next turn I have Priest and Hero. Hopefully I start drawing some multicolored stuff first. That way I can start getting more soldiers, and I can activate the priest and just have a blast. We'll see if that actually plays out. That's a Tagic. Yeah, I'm not afraid to jump block here. It's a token, it's a 1-1, it's not doing really much work on its own. So I'm not that worried about it. Oh. Well, I don't play that now. Let's go ahead and run out the priest. And an oven. Alright. And yeah, he's going to mentor the healer talk, and he's going to keep gaining life, but I've got a pretty aggressive lead on him. No, and he has to attack with the Tajik, which will get blocked by the Cobra Familiar. Oh. That's going to put in work. Yep. Tapped and attacking. Oh, they whiffed. Cool. Block that. Some shenanigans. Take 3. Alright. That is awesome. Alright, let's run this out there. Not the cool celebrants. He has 1 blocker. No, yeah. Let's just go for it. Whoever gets blocked, sack with the priest. I'm getting through for lethal, so cool. Well, that's my comeuppance for submit 1, sack the knight, and a token. All right. Yay, we got there. All right. All right, 1-1. All right, so now I have a better idea. Now that I played the deck, I have a better idea of what it wants to do, how to play it. Like, maybe a sacrifice deck just like Jund's. The game plan is fairly different. Jund's sacrifice is very much a mid-range deck. Just making the game as grindy as possible. This looks like a keep to me. Turn 1 Fabled Passage. Probably go get a Mountain. Turn 2 Shock the Shrine. Play the hero. Turn 3 Luris. Opponent goes first, so that's even better. Mono green, okay. Well, that changes some of the math. Nah. I still want to get that Mountain, just so I have it. There's red-green, but they haven't played anything. Which makes me wonder, what are you up to, good sir? Probably going to kill the hero if they can. It's a high-value target. Alright, hey, Box Q, what do you think I need to try? Yeah, block that. Do I run out Luris? Or do I do Fiend Artisan Witch's Oven? Wow, thanks. You're real mature. Good talking with you. Castle or... Yeah, I think I'm going to run out the Fiend Artisan along with the Oven. Now I can run Luris out next turn. Or the Priest. No, I'm not going to attack into that. That's just... yeah. I haven't really played anything, so it's weird.
style? You got it.
So... what is Domri gonna do? Why are they target fights, huh? May as well. Ooh. I think I'll just take the 6. I think it's more valuable to have the pieces in play. And I was right! Okay. There's a black and a white for the Corpse Knight. Yeah, I meant to start streaming earlier, but it took me a while to get all this set up. Mainly, needed the headset so I could actually talk. And then getting everything set up took a while.
Oh, you haven't seen the last of me.
I hope so, Dahmer. You're kind of useless, actually. Are you asking if I play standard, or ask? This currently is standard. Yes, I did historic yesterday. Played some. What was it? Played some treasure hunt. And that dude loves. Okay, so there are targets. So if I sack the priest, yeah, it's not gonna resolve. So let's just make some food. Yeah, this is standard. Gotta. It just feels like removal.deck, which is slightly annoying. Why did he still get the 1/1 counter? Historic is a format that's only on Arena. Basically, it's, oh hey, all your cards are now no longer standard legal. Guess we better do something about that. Oh, heck yes. To heck with your Legion War Boss. This is glorious. Or are you asking what treasure hunt is? Oh, damn, dude, how'd you find me? I was wondering who the heck this was. How'd you find me? I have been savage smashed. Do I have a cat in the graveyard? I do not, but I do have one here. That's going to open up some options. Run the cat out. I'll trade one of the blockers. Yeah. I forgot we were still friends on Facebook, honestly. Probably better explain because I might put this up on my YouTube channel. Talking with an old buddy of mine from back when I was in Washington. He's jumped on my Twitch chat. Well, that was a useful Domri, not really doing anything. That sucks that your mic's busted, man. Alright. Pass it up. Block there, block there. Alright. And this is why I stockpiled food with the oven. I meant to sack it in response to blocks, but yeah, I usually just browse Facebook for the memes. So it's a sad day when I go on, it's just all political stuff. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, this is amazing. One permanent spell, okay. Let's play another oven. You can never have enough ovens. Kill that. And punch you. Don't need him plussing. Not bad as to turn this around. Really? What'd you find? Do I care about... No, I don't really care about their tutu. Knowing you is probably something degenerate. Come hither, brethren. Yes, I would like to. I mean, I'll check it out after this. Trying to get the habit of streaming for about 2 hours a day. So I'll check it out later. Sure, it's not. And they scoop it up. All right. So, what are we at? 2-2 now? Or are we at 2-1? 2-1. All right. Or no? Yeah, 2-1. Yay. 100% wholesome. 100% wholesome. My behind. Yes, thank you very much. I can bluff not having a spell to cast. I have done that. I do miss paper magic. Like, there's aspects to that that just don't exist here on Arena. And Arena is kind of easy mode. You can't accidentally reveal information. You can't miss triggers. This hand is not the best. Yeah, especially on the draw, it's just too slow. This does stuff, but it doesn't do enough. Plus, the double Fable Passage is super awkward. Yeah, the hero kind of saves this. I'm going to chuck back a Fiend Artisan. And I think I chuck back a Priest. I don't really have a super consistent way to pump out tokens right now because the hero's just going to die. What? What is this? Like, I know what Fairy Guidemother does, but what is this? Yeah, it doesn't have lifelink, so why is it? Is it to give Pridemate evasion late in the game? Question mark. All right, let's look at my planes. Yeah, let's run Hero out there. That way I can start generating stuff off the Cruel Celebrant. Just start making a crap ton of chump blockers for Pridemate, just whittling them down. And so far they have no way to gain life, so there's... Especially it being turn 3 and they haven't found anything with lifelink or anything is odd. Kind of where they'd fetch now, too. Oh yeah, Pridemate is dope strong. Well, missed a land drop. That makes me sad. No, I'm not going to swing with that Pridemate or that Precinct hero. This. Okay, so there's the lifelink.
I am here to aid
I still
in
have
the assault.
jump blockers for days.
I believe in you, friend.
Gideon needs to die. I need a land. I don't think they're playing white-black. I think they're mono-white life gain. Oh, Gideon puts me in such a rough spot. Hopefully I can outpace them. No, it's not weenies. They play a bunch of stuff that cares about life gain. Like the Pridemate cares about gaining life. Gideon gives life link, though it's an odd choice. Heliod is basically whatever you want is a Pridemate. You can put stuff on enchantments as well, so that way it can target itself and other gods. Let's chump Gideon. Why? Because heck you. I need a land. That is not a land. Let's run this out. Next turn I'll play the familiar in the oven. This is no bueno. I am not dead yet. I still have chump blockers. The only thing they have with evasion is the guide mother. The fact that I got stuck on 2 lands when this hand became super awkward. Probably vigilance. Indestructible. Huh. Okay. They are playing hyper conservatively. Take the 5, go to 10. Didn't matter what he gave lifelink to. Yeah, getting stuck on the lands. Hey, there be a land. Getting stuck on the lands definitely set me back. Gideon has a -6. It's whatever. If he targets the oven, I can just activate it. If he targets a creature, I can sack it in response. Hopefully I top deck a couple lands. Yeah, let's sack the Artisan. 'Cause I can just get it back later with Luris. That's annoying, but not
Justice is served.
lethal. Yeah, I don't know why he's waiting to give lifelink to something that's going to get through, because he's going to gain the life regardless. So I have to block the big Pride Mate. Have to block little Pride Mate. 9, 10, 11. Yeah. I'd rather not give up my 2 celebrants, my 2 heroes just yet. Now when I'm tapped out. And also I've drawn 0 removal. And I can kill him in response regardless. It's going to be on his turn. So there really is no benefit to waiting. Other than to maybe bluff having other stuff. Oh, not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a land. Though he is tapped out. I'd have to block all 3, but I have the means to do so. Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Not again.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It's not a bad habit. I guess I'm just being nitpicky because I'm getting my face curb stomped. Oh yeah, I forgot that Heliod was going to be a creature if I killed Gideon. Doesn't change my math though. Still block with the 3 things I was going to block with. Ugh. Don't thought seize me, bro. Yeah, give it lifelink. Meow meow. What? He gave it lifelink. I need to pull some removal for those Pride Mates. Like, they're just getting out of control. But I'm not going to be able to do that with only 3 lands. I think I just die next turn. Oh, it's a land. I have nothing in my graveyard that does anything. But let's play it. Not getting through, so no need to attack. I think at this point my winning strategy is going to be go wider than the moon.
I am proud of all those who stand up to evil. I am proud of those who walk beside me.
I would just be stacking all the counters on Fairy Guidemother. Like, yeah, it would suck if it gets removed, but at the same time, it's your evasion. Like, it's your threat. Yeah. Like, yeah, it's super annoying that he keeps gaining all this life. Blocks super fun. I don't see a... Well, he can hit me for 8 with the fairy on his next turn. So let's take these 3, go to Johnny. I need to start... Yeah, I do not want to let him -2 that again. That's just a... This is another huge threat that I'm going to have a hard time dealing with. I think next turn I sack the cat to Fiend Artisan to go get another Corpse Knight. And then I can recast the cat. I mean, that definitely bought me some time right there. Just racking and stacking triggers. Yeah, so next turn I pay 3. I do X's 2 on Fiend Artisan. Go get a Corpse Knight. Sacking. Yeah, I gotta sack the Cauldron Familiar.
Violent past behind you.
Okay. Sweet. I almost had a heart attack there for a second. Like, I saw him activate, I was like, oh god, this is it. Fortunately, their life total was not 15 higher than their starting. Yeah, not really a whole lot of point in. Yeah, he gains a buttload of life. I'm also hitting him pretty freaking hard. There's a few Wraths. I don't think I'm playing any because all the ones I can run in my colors would hit all my stuff. Granted, I could run Kaya's Wrath. White, white, black, black. Destroy all creatures. Gain a life for each creature you control that destroyed this way. The stack is gross. Technically, there's also still Planar Cleansing. They reprinted that. Of course, at 20. Alright, that does change a little bit of math. Let's see what's in my deck. Maybe I might want to go X's 4. Doubtful. Ooh, if I rip a Claim the Firstborn. Okay. Yeah, because I want a Celebrant or a Corpse Knight. I think I want. So let's. Okay, so 1, 2, black. Yeah, okay. Sacrifice Corpse Knight, go get a Corpse Knight. Then I can recast Corpse Knight. That's what I'm trying to do. Between Corpse Knight and Cruel Celebrant, just trying to absolutely ruin his day. Like this Fiend Artisan's gonna really put in work. Ah, crap! I gotta hit a Johnny. 4 blockers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta go to Johnny. That way he can't. I should have just swung at his face. Then he could always activate a second main. Johnny's going to end the game for me. Because if he throws everything in front of it... Nope, he let it die.
Remember what I taught you.
That's disgusting. I'm gonna make him do the math. I didn't want to attack with Celebrant, but everything else was summoning sick, and I was not going to attack with Luris. That's just a bad idea. But I needed to swing at a... I don't know why I thought... yeah. I needed to get a Johnny off the board is a big thing, because the Johnny's 0. He was the 15... Yeah, he could have just given himself lifelink, got himself up to 15 more than a starting life total, and just exiled my board. I think either way, this was... Yeah, I'm not recovering from this. This is disgusting. Like, just absolutely disgusting. Sounds almost like a machine gun going off. Well, I'm basically dead if I don't, so... Wait, I don't die? Fascinating. What do you mean I got this? About to get something. He can give one thing lifelink. Probably gonna be the 21-21 Pride Mate. Or no, the 25-25, because that just makes sense. He eats a bunch of my blockers. Okay, you gave it protection. I don't know why they did that. Oh my god! Like, I ended up at a higher life total, and I'm not sure how. As long as I don't get into Johnny, I think I'm okay. And no attacks. I just need removal in general. Yep, that's it. That's it.
Evil arises.
0 a Johnny, exile my board. And that is game. Oh. Oh. I actually kind of like watching this. It's just down the line with the 1-1 counters and triggers. This is best of one, so they're not going to rope out. Like, this is just absolutely disgusting. Like, they had a god hand. And they've had excellent top decks. If I hadn't been stuck on land, I think I could have pulled that off sooner before it got this out of control, but is what it is. Alright, yeah. Let's not waste either of our time anymore. Let's just move on to the next one. Or is that it for me? No. I have one more. Okay, cool. Alright. Hopefully I don't get completely ran over by a dump truck. Oh, that, yeah, just traumatize me some more. That's exactly what I wanted to see, was a Johnny staring at me from across the board. I go first. This will be a hard no. This is much better. This is better. Hero into Corpse Knight into Fiend Artisan. Let's go ahead and keep this. Put a Fiend Artisan back. And lead with the Foundry tapped into Swamp, into Hero. Yada, 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 yada. Alright. I like this board. So I can pick this apart, and then the crystal makes a cool little sound. It's really melodic. There it is. Just so harmonious. Ooh, that's money. But I gotta get the knight down first, just because it makes all the sense. Sure. Now, this is like Azorius Flyers. Yep. I'm not really retargeting their stuff. And it just says spells, so most of my targets are going to be abilities. I can't do Fiend Artisan and Celebrant. I'm going to have to do Priest and Celebrant. So the next turn I can use a Priest, start stacking my tokens, drawing cards, making them sack stuff, dinging them. That's a little anti my plan, but it's not bad. Well, let's start with this. Go ahead and do that. Give me 2 mana, draw a card. Be able to play my Artisan. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Here's all that. Alright. And they scoop it up. I guess that's what happens when you're just... Yeah, so Jund Sacrifice throws out a couple of things that have very impactful triggers. This deck just swarms with a bunch of triggers that don't by themselves really do anything, but once you start stacking them up, they just get absolutely insane. I think it needs a little bit more tweaking. I might just trim it back to Orzhov. I don't think the Mayhem Devil... I mean, Claim is okay. Claim is actually really cool. Shrine for the familiar into hero. Yeah, I'm a fan of this. Okay. They're on the play. Interesting. Probably should have led with the Blood Crypt, but then I could. No, I should have led with the Shrine, because that's when I play Castle Lochthwain to get out my hero. And then after that, I have mana for Claim and Cruel Celebrant and all that. If I draw an Oven, ooh, mint. Oh yeah. Not ideal, but not the worst either. Sure. Doink. I'm trying to think of what I could top deck that'd be most impactful right now. Probably another... No. Probably an Oven would be the most impactful thing. Almost definitely an Oven. Claim would allow me to steal their Hateful Eidolon. Sacrifice it to my Oven. I would get the draw trigger, which is amazing. It would also remove that monstrosity. Yeah. That is not an Oven. They're not going to block with their highest weight bearer. That's going to take it. This could go south very quickly. I think the Bant version of the deck is stronger, though, because you have access to Successive Champion. That was rude. That was very rude. Come on, Oven. It's not too late. Give me an Oven. Punch him back really hard with his own Hateful Eidolon. That's fine. I don't really care about that. Especially when they have a big old flyer that's threatening to kill me. Well, I did not top deck an answer. So that's that. Alright. Alright, so I need to tweak it a little bit. I see what it wants to do, but I'm not really liking the way it runs. Not really. It seems pretty cool. It's not really liking the way it runs. So I'm gonna go tweak some stuff. Might jump in on a sealed event later, maybe. I don't know yet. Claim the Firstborn is sorcery, I believe. Let's take. I gotta show the deck list because I did not do that. As soon as I find it. There it is. I am a crazy person. Alright, so I have claims of sorcery. It'd be disgusting if it was an instant. Oh my god. But yeah, the red's really only there for the Mayhem Devil and the claim. But Mayhem Devil fits in an awkward slot in my curve. Like, even if I'm playing it on curve, like, only have... What's weird is I didn't really see too many sacrifice outlets that last game. So, I mean, it's a pretty straightforward list. Just drop stuff, go wide with hero, and then just drain them between Corpse Knight and Cruel Celebrant. Just drain the absolute life out of them. Look at all this stuff. Oh, it's a deck that I've been toying with. I'll probably run in my next video. I call it the X-Men. It's a Teamer Mutate deck. It's still going to need a lot of work. I think I need to add in maybe a couple Scry lands. Maybe another Triome just for the cycling. Like, it fixes colors and it cycles. Yeah. I mean, when it goes off, and it is absolutely insane. I'm kind of on the fence about Parcel Beast. It's all right. Like, on rate, it's great for drop the demon. But I don't really know what sack outlets I could add. So let's go in here and let's do a search. All right, let's just see what's out there. I don't know why it's bringing up. Oh, I know why I brought up green. That's inefficient. That one would be disgusting, but then I'd lose most of my board. Granted, I would hose them as well. I don't think maybe I'll run a couple copies in the sideboard. Oh, I already am. Oh, I forgot I had a sideboard for this. Cool. I just didn't see one because of that last event was best of one. Single combat's too expensive. Plus, it again gets rid of the board. Bone Splinters, maybe. The reason Mayhem Devil is just so good is because once I get going, especially with Cat Oven, I can just dump tons of damage. And I can tutor it up with the Fiend Artisan. It's just I didn't see enough pieces. Like, yeah, but if I'm cutting Mayhem Devil, then there's no point in keeping red just for Claim the Firstborn. So I may as well just cut that as well. Just go straight white-black. If I do that, I might add another Woe Strider. Plague Grafter's pretty decent. Maybe run that out of the side. I think Clackbridge Troll is hysterical, honestly. Like it's a 5-mana 8/8 that sees 0 play in Standard, almost. Just because when it dropped, Oko said, no, that's an elk. And it became so bad. Like, Oko just made so many cards so bad. So most of my sacrifice is recurring. So Woe Strider, sack Scry 1. Fiend Artisan, sack to Green Sun Zenith, basically. Witch's Oven, recurable sack. Luris is actually the all-star here. Actually, if I cut Mayhem Devil, I could run Luris as a companion. And then I could maybe bring in a couple reanimation spells that we saw with that one deck. That might actually be pretty spicy. I might have to give that a try. Rankle might be a decent include. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of directions I could take this. I don't know if all of them are good. Cut the Devils. Run a third Luris. And Croxa. And just keep recasting it from the bin. And just be absolutely disgusting. Because, so Luris lets you cast it from your graveyard. He is CMC2, and you don't need to escape him. You just cast it, dies, cast it, dies, cast it, dies. You're just draining your opponent's hand and just killing them with it. The Black-White God is Athreos. There is currently one in Standard. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. Athreos the Shroud Veiled. It was the Buy a Box promo for Throne of Eldraine. It's not seeing too much Standard play because it is 6 mana and it's not super impactful. The thing though is, if you're in a deck that's going big like that, it says another target creature, not you control. So you start throwing this on your opponent's stuff, and then you just run a pile of removal spells, and basically you just play their deck, and you hope you're not playing Blue-Eye Control because then you just die. Oh, that'd be cute. Just play white-black Athreos removal. 4 to 5 sets ago, so pre-Ravnica? Is that when you kind of got back into it? I am talking earlier to you about Historic. So Historic, it's all the stuff that they've put on Arena so far, plus they've added some other stuff in anthologies. And this I think is one of the cooler decks, just because it shouldn't work. One Thassa's Oracle, which is out of Throne of Eldraine, which is the last set, not the current set. 3 treasure hunts, and then a pile of lands. And the thing about Thassa's Oracle is, if that's the only permanent you have, and somebody removes it, yeah, X is 0. But if X is equal to or greater than the number of cards in your library, or equal to. So even if X is 0, it still does its thing. Ravnica actually wasn't bad. Throne of Eldraine had a fantastic limited environment. My favorite thing to do, and I was actually quite successful with it, not saying it's any good, but I was successful with it, is basically drafting mono 1/1s. So, like, I would just draft things like Ginger Brute. No, wrong one. I would just draft things like Beloved Princess, 1/1 for 1, lifelink, can't block for power 3 or greater. Throw like all that glitters onto it, or tall as a beanstalk. I would draft Ginger Brute, 1/1 for 1 with haste. Can't be blocked stuff without haste. Like just absolute ridiculousness in my drafting, and I would win. Like I wouldn't go 3 or 4-0, but I would always make prizes, and I just had a blast doing it. I like Magic. Like I said earlier, I do miss paper Magic. Something I got to try to do is see if I can find a way to have both my game window and my Twitch chat open in the same recordings. That way, you know, when I put these on Facebook, people aren't staring at it like, what is going on? And having absolutely no clue. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here with the stream for today. Got taken out a bit faster than I wanted to in that first one. That first games with Jund Sacrifice. I want it to still be good, but it's not. So with that being said, let me know what y'all want to see, what kind of decks you want me to play, what do you want me to talk about, things of that nature. Leave them in the comments, you know, send me a message. And I will see you all next time.